Tell me what brings you out tonight, my love.
Just here to rock out and, have a good time, support the athletes. As a sports fan myself, came to represent.
If you could be any athlete for a day, who would it be?
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, love that, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Just because I just want to go for a run.
Right.
And let people know how fast I am.
Right, I love that. So, do you have a favorite issue of the body issues? They come out every year, so many people.
Oh, one of the first ones with my homeboy Jamal Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any athletes that you think have the best bodies?
I don't really, that's not my territory to be thinking that.
Females?
Still.
Serena?
No, I don't, I'm up here, so.
Oh, yeah. Love that. Absolutely love that. I wanted to get your thoughts on Black Lives Matter and the shootings against police officers, just because you always have something positive to say and you have a huge platform. People look up to you. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Well, that was two. You hit me with two.
Yes.
So Black Lives Matter and then the police shootings. It's really hard for me to. Black lives do matter, as does every single other life. A friend of mine hit me with a real simple sentence. He said, imagine there was 20 people at a table eating, and Robert said, Robert needs to eat. And then every other person said, no, everybody needs to eat. But Robert's the only one that doesn't have food on his plate.
Michael?
So Robert needing to eat matters in that case. So yes, everyone needs to eat and everyone's lives matter. But right now in America, it's just sad and it hurts me that as far as we come, if you lift up the hood or look under the rug, you see our prison system filled with African Americans. If you go to every single hood in America, you see this this configuration where there's a liquor store and a check cashing and a motel and no education in the hood. Right? You see this configuration, but then you go to nice neighborhoods where there's investment in education and zoning where there isn't a liquor store and a motel. And if you wanted to do that in that hood, you couldn't because it's not zoned for you to do that. So the setup is so crazy and it's deep if you really look at it and look under the hood and look under the rug. So Black Lives Matter, it's far deeper than police shootings that were happening in the 80s. It's just no one had phones to cover it. So, and at the center of it is education and lack of investment and opportunity in inner cities, and directly associated with prisons, because they start planning the next prison based on a 3rd grade, 4th grade education. And if you're not investing in a 3rd grade, 4th grade education, then 9 times out of 10, that person will end up in and out of correctional facilities. So Black Lives Matter is a very, very deep and complex. I don't know if it's a plot, if it's a plan, if it was a setup. I don't know what it is. It looks like a setup to me.